In that precious instant, exiled between life and death, I saw so much more. Is all that you believe.
Wood elf boy? Did you say wood elf? Why not go to Athalion or Citharilon? Arborty doesn't let wood elves in. Ugh, what do you think? Just hearing the name pisses me off. Like, lice crawling all over my body? Ugh. Get lost, disgusting parasites!
The woman before you doesn't seem to have a clue what's going on. She plainly hates wood elves.
A wood elf? Arbortea has wood elves. Where exactly? Never. And don't let me catch sight of one either. If I saw one, I'd punch it. You know what I mean, don't you? They've got such punchable faces. Right, it's your fault for bringing it up. Now I'm itching to fight again. Tomorrow, we're going to the forest, beating the stuffing out of a wood elf and let off some steam.
The man before you doesn't seem to have a clue what's going on. He plainly hates wood elves.
A wood elf? Papa said not to go near wood elves.
Because it's bad luck. It's bad luck to be friends with wood elves.
It's true. Woodar was just unlucky. Oh, it's that stinking Woodar. Folks see him playing with some wood elf boy, but he just never listens. Then he just vanished.
It must be the wood elves. They're to blame. Mommy and Daddy said keep away from wood elves, but Woodar didn't listen. That's why something bad happened to him. The monsters in Windsor Forest took him away.
Sanctity of the heart, profundity of the mind, and the boundaries of the wit.
To discern the link, you realize you need to gather more intelligence. Perhaps paying a visit to the Shady Tavern.
Hey, pal. Looks like something's bothering you. Well, you've come to the right person.
Instead of immediately answering your question, Cliff raises his hand, flexing out his 5 fingers. He's clearly asking for a reward.
50 doesn't even cover the breath I've expelled with you here. Go on, run along now. Don't waste my time. Is this some kind of test? I've no intention of working with a disingenuous sort. Ding, ding, ding! Bingo! You're on the money, my friend. I like working with intelligent folks. Oh, if you want to prepay, since 5,000 gold is the price of 1 question, then I'll do you a special deal. 10,000 gold for 3 questions. An absolute steal.
As you prepare to take your first step in the other direction, there's a strong grip holding on to your britches.
Don't go, my friend! Despite the vastness of Nytheria, our meeting is truly determined by destiny. Exactly as you say. 5,000. Just 5,000, okay? It's a pleasure to serve you. Another one. For a long while now, Arbortia's children have been going missing. An age passed before anyone realized the problem was Windspur Forest. While no one's ever seen it, everyone's well aware a monster lurks in Windspur Forest, preying only on children. The Altar of Germination is one of the 3 altars built by the Wood Elves. Supposedly, it was there 1,000 years ago. Are you going to the Altar of Germination? You must traverse the Windspur Forest to reach it, but I'd advise against it. Adults don't disappear in the forest. They die in the forest. The Windspur Forest is dangerous because of the powerful Sylvan Furies. And the Windspur Forest is dangerous because of its close proximity to the Altar of Germination. The Altar of Germination is even more dangerous than the Windspur Forest. Many consider the Altar of Germination to be the crux of the forest's corruption. That is the question. Well, have you seen the monsters in the forest? The Sylvan Furies? Do you notice that those monsters bear a certain resemblance to a particular population? Oh, come on! Sorry, please forget that. It seems you're not familiar with Nytheria, but that's fine. You'll find out. Despite the abject refusal to make such admissions, they can't deceive human eyes. The Wood Elves are the ones causing the forest's corruption. About that boy you're searching for, I just remembered something. About 10 or so days ago, a boy of about 7 or 8 years old came to me with a bag of dirty coins. He asked me to investigate the disappearance of his big sister. Was he called Wudar? Can't recall, but it could be that one kid. He used to do odd jobs at a residence in Arbortia, so perhaps you should stop by. And will you look for him? Look for the child. The boy paid me, but in a word, the child's reward is yours. Good luck.
At the inn where Wudar does odd jobs, you come across a diary. The handwriting is skewed and wonky, as if written by a child.
Here to look for Wudar? The nimble child with sticky fingers. It's been a long while since I last saw him. Probably got swallowed up by that sinister forest. If you stay in Arbatia for a long while, you'll have this kind of foreboding yourself. Not to mention, I know that Wudar had always wanted to venture into Windspur Forest. Indeed. Folks here even made up a slew of frightening nursery rhymes just to stop the children from wandering into it. But it never bothered Wudar. In his mind, the Windspur Forest rumors hold the key to finding his sister. Wudar believed his sister was snatched by the monsters of Windspur Forest. He was always thinking about finding his sister in there. It got the backs up of more than a few folk around here. But recently Wudar seemed to make a new friend. I can't recall which day it was, but he looked so happy. Said he was going on an adventure with his friend. He sold me the milk he'd been saving for weeks. It'd be good just to see him again. I haven't told him the milk was sour.
Having investigated Arbotia, it dawns on you that both the missing wood elf child Andel and the missing human child Wudar seem to have come together at a single point: the Windspur Forest.